Hey there, folks. Connecting dots here. So, like a broken record here, I just keep repeating it over and over and over and over and over and over. And, well, I know a lot of you don't take this serious or you take it with a grain of salt. I realize that. But as I've been pushing here, the fact that there's censorship, and that's the main way the New World Order can push its agendas by shutting down regular average people like yourself and I from promoting the truth out there. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time. This is not my first YouTube channel. Connecting Dots 2 is my second one. Connecting Dots 3 is my third one. And I opened up Silver Gold Man this summer. And I have been mentioning how Silver Gold Man's brand new, and I had less than 174 subscribers, yet my videos had no problem reaching 400 or 500 views, and I'm only up to about 700, almost 800 subscribers there at Silver Gold Man, and yet I have videos that have no problem reaching 1,000, 3,500 views. And I'm sitting over here at Connecting Dots 2 here with, well, as of today, let's see here, 6,785, and my videos have a hard time, as you can see here, 4 days ago, 417 views. I mean, and that's I don't know if you saw that video yet, but, this is updates on how the Fukushima fraud is basically responsible for Jeff Palco having taken his life. Wicked stuff here. I share an email from his mother. He had an adoptive mother. This is his biological mother who responded in this one here. And anyways, I'm not going to get into that, but the fact is, it's clear to see that although my subscribers keep growing, my views have suffered here. It's something I've noticed if you're a regular subscriber, I've said here before that since 2012, it's been ongoing censorship towards myself. I don't know about other real truthers. I don't follow them. I'm trying to travel my own path, and what can I say? I'm different from everybody else, and that's probably why I'm not part of this gang here, okay? So, Ben left the comment here. When I give you a thumbs up, it takes off. It's taken off about 5 minutes later. He says I wouldn't have noticed it if I hadn't have kept stop starting the video. It's done it about 3 or 4 times now. Now this does not surprise me at all. In fact, Ben and everyone else, I've been mentioning it for a long time that some of you have sent me emails telling me how you don't receive your upload notifications. So I make a video, YouTube's supposed to send you an email telling you, hey, he just uploaded a video, here it is, here's the title, there's a link. People have complained that doesn't happen. Others have told me that it arrives in their mailbox 2 to 3 days later. As far as the thumbing up, well, many of you may recall here how I featured Claire Stanhope this summer because she was doing a lot of work here on busting that Fukushima scam artist, Beautiful Girl by Dana. And as with Claire and this other gentleman here, again from the Sunshine Coast, who again told me the same thing that Claire has told me this summer, that she gives my videos thumbs up, and they disappear. So Claire said that this summer she went back to the same video 5 times in a row, 5 days apart, and every day she arrived there, it showed that she had not given my video a thumbs up. So I'm sure if Claire has noticed it, and Ben, you've noticed it, I'm sure that probably most of you, if you took the time to actually come back to the videos, you may be surprised and find out that your thumbs down are gone also. In fact, I'm not going to get into the conspiracy of the thumbs down, but many of you may recall how we had found out, I posted here over the forum, so I'm not sure if you're a subscriber yet, but one of these threads here, and to find the thread, all you got to do is put the word Facebook in there, and you will find that Facebook had done a little science experiment. Yeah. It had tricked its users by doing a secretive experiment using the thumbs down. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go click on that thread because it's not showing up. But basically, it was all about trying to see how people would respond to the fact that the information that they're being seen or presented on their Facebook had a bunch of thumbs down versus what they would normally feel would be, oh, that's a good video, thumbs up. So they found that people giving thumbs up or thumbs down do in fact, now, and I'll leave a link for this so you can go read this yourself, so I'm not making up this stuff. I realize that this is part of the reason why there's a thumbs down war right now on my videos, and how most of the thumbs down almost always supersede, outweigh the number of thumbs up by just, 1 or 2 or 3, but a lot of times it's even. And that's basically so you're not really sure what to think about that video, right? Versus if you showed up at the video and there was a lot of thumbs up, you may feel a different way. And this is what they found. Zuckerberg, the New World Order agent here, has played a little trick on his users. Not all of them, just, what was it again? 600 and some thousand? I can't remember. You'll have to go read the article. I can't remember. I posted that story. Let's see, does it say here? You'll have to go follow the link. Regardless, so he pulled a little trick on his users. I think it was roughly about 450,000 to possibly 600,000, and it was all about playing a trick on the thumbs up on the videos or whatever information was presented on their Facebook, and they realized that people do change. Your emotions will change, and you will thumb up according to what you see presented to you. Okay, it's that simple. I mean, for example here, many of you know Original Punisher. This is the gentleman, Jeff Palco here, who I mentioned has taken his life. I'm almost 100% sure. I mean, if you saw the videos of him right before he passed away, he looked in great shape, even though he had taken too many painkillers because he had a disease. Basically, I'm not going to get into that, but he was, slowly dying and in pain, so he was taking painkillers, got over addicted to them, and then fell upon these fellows here, and they all scammed the bejesus out of him. So it's funny how, in the end, he came out front and pointing out that these people have scammed him. I'm not sure if you saw those videos, but I've got his personal information, and this story's not done, so if you are interested, you may want to subscribe. But most importantly, that's what the point of this video. Subscribing is pointless at this point because you're not going to be told that I've uploaded a video, and that's what the point of this video. You mean subscribe if you want, but I got an alternative solution to this. So basically all these people ripped them off, and he's come forward with it, yet they're all on this YouTube channel because and the worst is they actually put me, and you know what the difference is between myself and all of these people? Every single one of these people all promote Arnie Gunnarsson Energy News, okay? Remember that. And I know, although you've heard videos here coming from Kevin D. Blanche telling you Arnie is this, Arnie is that, Kevin's also turned around and right away told you folks that Energy News is a good source of information. This is right when myself and a few others were coming out front and saying, no, Energy News is corrupt. You can tell it's fear-mongering. They're taking stories and not relating the true facts with them, and all trying to tie everything into Fukushima. It's supposed to be Energy News, and instead of talking about the oil spill here and the oil, they're concentrated solely on Fukushima and any story that they can pull out and scare the bejesus out of people into thinking that it's a Fukushima event, disaster, damage that they're seeing. Just unbelievable. So that's the difference here. I don't promote Energy News, and these people all do. Even Dabu7, you may have noticed if you're a follower of his, he began making Fukushima videos, not all the time like myself and Kevin Blanche does, but just once in a while. And oddly enough, what's the channel he promotes? You got it, Energy News. So they're all Energy News, New World Order pumpers here. I mean, does anybody even listen to her? But again, it's important. They have to travel. They have to cater to all levels of intelligence. So Weeping Willows for that really slow crowd, not too quick to figure out that she's bullshitting full of lies. That's what she's there for. Okay? So what can I say, folks? you can take Claire's advice, and basically what she said, she'd just come right to my YouTube channel every day to see what I'd uploaded, and that works sometimes, but I'd mention here how even when I went on other computers and checked my YouTube channel, that sometimes some of my new uploads were not showing up. They were censored. Okay? So there's another alternative I've come up with, and that's over at connectingdots1.com. What I'm trying to do here is I want to have it set up so everyone can, well, I'm being hit with too many spammers, and I can't be doing this on a daily basis, so I'm trying to set up so you can all log in with your Facebook, your YouTube, your Google account, whatever, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever it may be, whatever social network you're with. I'm considering setting up some type of sign-in feature like that. And my other option, well, is just I'm asking you to come and join here, log in at Connecting Dots 1, and use your real YouTube name. I don't mean to point out Claire specifically. Any one of you guys, please use the name that you use on YouTube so it doesn't get too confusing. And the good part about this is that many of you recall back in the day, we could actually correspond back and forth. This is why I have to make these boring videos now, because YouTube actually took away my right to leave comments. Can you imagine that? It's like you opening up your Facebook account and Facebook telling you, sorry bucko, but you won't be able to post anything to your friends anymore. Sorry all your friends have gotten together, but you're going to have to open up a Microsoft Hotmail account for you able to open up to continue posting stuff on Facebook. People would say, what the fuck is that? Take that shit and shove it. Well, unfortunately, people are not like that. I'm one of the few that said, hey, you know what, Google, take that shit and shove it. So I'm asking you to take that shit and shove it too, and come on over here to Connecting Dots 1, get yourself an account, and we can actually have messages back and forth. You'll have your own email account here at Connecting Dots 1. We can email through Connecting Dots 1 as the intermedium, okay? Unlike using Google Plus, where everything is tracked, everything that we say, everything that we post is all logged. You guys know that, right? I hope so. Jeez. If not, then you better subscribe and you better join Connecting Dots 1, because that's what I do on this forum, is really try to connect the dots to this entire world and what's taking place. Okay, so as you notice here, I follow various topics, and conspiracy is definitely one of my biggest. This is how I was able to predict the exact date of the 2008 stock market crash, the largest crash in the history of the stock market, 6 months before it happened. I didn't do it because I'm a brainchild. In fact, I'm a high school dropout. I don't even have a high school diploma. I don't do it because I'm a professional trader and I've been trained in stock charts. No, I did it because I'm a self-educated researcher, a passionate researcher who's realized that the world is corrupt, and it's not the world that your mainstream TV presents to you. So if you guys want to come along here and join up, that'd be great. This way here, we can all talk about the politics, the laws, and if you want to talk about any bullshit, hey, that's the cultured sandbox, okay? So someone had mentioned that, oh my God, you're a donation hound. No, and in fact, all of these hits here, these aren't people that donated. Those are people that just went and clicked there to see where that led to, okay? If there was a story behind it or whatnot, I mean, it's just curiosity. What can I say? So no, there's not 4,700, and if there had been that many, I guarantee I'd be making a lot more videos, and I've already would have bought the gamma spectrometer, which is what the purpose of all these the donations here that I've been asking for since since mid 2014, this summer, past summer 2014, I started asking for money for the gamma spectrometer. If you don't know what that's all about, I strongly suggest you go watch this video, another eye-opener where I connect the dots and I show you how the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, has lied about the safety of the food, okay? Specifically in Alaska. Okay, that's what those donations are about. So I strongly suggest you folks get educated. Don't listen to the bullshit that people are spreading out there about me. And as I said, take Claire's advice and drop on by Connecting Dots 2 and subscribe to Connecting Dots 1, and this way here we can contact each other. I can speak to you. I'll post my videos in the forums from now on. Well, I always do anyways, but yeah, the same links, the same videos, everything's going to be here in the forum, and this way here we can actually talk openly about stuff. And I'm actually trying to work on not only signing in here with your Tumblr, your YouTube, whatnot. We're trying to find out if we can actually have your comments from here with your YouTube account also transferred onto a video. Anyways, we'll see how that works out. But anyways, that's all about censorship, and beware that we have problems here on YouTube and Google's not here on our side.